Hey everyone, welcome to Intuitive Gems. In this video, I'm going to do a love reading for the sign of Gemini. That's what I was feeling called to do. Now, if you are a Gemini, or if you have Gemini anywhere in your chart, or if the person that you're interested in has Gemini anywhere in his or her chart, then this is a video you definitely want to watch. And like I like to say, take what resonates and ignore what doesn't. Again, this is a general reading, so it's just to kind of give you a little bit of insight as to what's going on, at least what the cards or what the message is for you. Now, if you are interested in private readings with me, I will have a link to my website down below, so you can go ahead and check out that option as well. But if you are here just for this general love reading for the month of February 2019, then let's keep watching and let's see what messages we have for you as it relates to love. Gemini, so I'm getting the feeling and I'm seeing, wow, we've already got the messages popping out. I'm seeing that there's some type of an authoritative, and things are maybe not quite as balanced as they could be in your relationship right now, but it's actually not a bad thing. The Hierophant also tells me someone who likes to kind of play things on the edge, someone who likes to take risks, someone who likes to take chances, someone who likes to be a little bit defiant in some ways, and that has actually caused an imbalance in their life. Now, it could be in the relationship, or it could be just in their life in general. But let's see what Gemini needs to know as it relates to love for the month of February 2019. Queen of Rods. Now, this is a woman who actually, I'm seeing a woman who is getting a little bit fed up. Now, this could be a woman, or it could be just a feminine energy, but someone is getting a little bit tired of the constant risk-taking and the imbalance that it's causing in the relationship. And if there is a glare on these cards, I apologize. I'll try and be a little bit more aware of that. Now, the Queen of Rods energy, she's a woman who likes stability. She doesn't like things to be too dramatically changing constantly. She likes to settle into a groove, and she likes to settle into a rhythm, and she likes to know what to expect. Well, there's somebody in the relationship who is that way, and things are not that way in the relationship, and it's causing a lot of grief. Not that they're ready to leave the relationship, but they are getting to the point where enough is enough, and they're ready to make some hard decisions. What do we need to know for Gemini as it relates to love for February 2019? I'm seeing quite a few cards that are flipping over, but this is the one that's significant. Now, I see two things when I look at this card. I see someone ready to move on regretfully, and I also see travel, long distance travel, that may or may not help the relationship. Now, if we're talking about the first option, where someone has decided to move on regretfully, could be this energy here who is just getting fed up. you know, it's not that they don't care and it's not that they don't love the other person, but a person can only take so much. And when it's time to move on, it's time to move on, and regretfully so. Now, if we're talking about the other option where I do see a long distance travel, it could be possibly a trip that you two take together, maybe to build and recommit to one another. However, it's still going to only be a temporary fix because there's still some underlying problems that are not being addressed and that maybe the other person is turning their back on. Unintentionally, of course, but of course sometimes relationships, as we all know, do take a lot of work, and some of us are not always equipped to handle the work that needs to be done. And then we've got the Chariot. Now, the interesting thing about this card is that someone is being pulled in two different directions. You know, it's almost like a should I stay, should I go? And no matter which way they choose, it's going to be a rough ride either way. Because breaking up is not easy, but then sometimes staying together is just as difficult. Because there is work that needs to be done, inner work that needs to be done, usually in both situations. What do we need to know for Gemini as it relates to love for February 2019? And we have the Queen of Swords. You know, I do see someone is making the decision to stay and to stick it out. And someone does want to pursue the relationship and keep things together and harmonious, but it is going to be a lot of hard work. But this person, she's not going anywhere. Now, this could be a male or it could be a female. Usually when I see the Queen of Swords, most of the time it is a female. You know, she's pretty I don't want to say stubborn, but once she has her mind made up, it's really hard to get her to change her mind. And she is willing to do the work. She is willing to stay because she knows that it's going to be worth it. And she cares about her investment, and she cares about the time that has already been put into the relationship. But let's see what the final outcome card is for Gemini as it relates to love for February 2019. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Now, this is someone, again, relates to this Queen of Swords. Someone who's not ready to let go. They know that they have choices and they know that they have options, but they're not ready to end this relationship. They're willing to stay, and it doesn't matter the cost because they are fully invested. They love and care about the other person, and they are ready to do what needs to be done in order to make it work. They know it's not going to be easy, and there are going to be some costs involved, whether that be emotional, mental, spiritual, or financial, but this person is ready to make that investment. I'm feeling like I need to pull one more card for you, Gemini, so let's go ahead and do that. And that's a beautiful card to end with. Now, this is definitely a partnership. Even though this is in reverse, please don't take that as a negative. This just means that you two are willing to put in the work to keep the relationship going. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be, how do I say, it's not going to be without some type of a cost. Both of you are going to have to invest in this relationship, and I can totally see and I feel that you both are willing to do that. You're also going to be secure in the fact that you have put in the time and you have put in the work, and you're going to feel like while you're going through it, you're going to feel like, you know, this isn't worth it. The cost is too great. But I want to tell you, if you just stick with it, if you really love and care about this person, it will be worth it. However, it's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be a long road, but it's not without its reward, and it's not without some type of a benefit for both you and your partner, because I do see you two staying together for the long term if that is what you both want. Gemini, this has been your love reading for the month of February 2019. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.